you don't? Can you say my mom's vlogging? Yeah. See, my mom is vlogging. So, I've come to realize that before, when I was pregnant, I was like, oh, this is going to be great. I'm going to have a baby. I'm finally going to get my butt out of bed earlier because I have to take care of her. I'm going to have time to clean. I'm going to have time to organize. I might even have dinner ready when Ryan gets home. No. That just doesn't happen. Ryan's on his way home. It's 5:30 and I'm still, right now I'm watching back the vlog to finish editing that. And I've now come to realize that at least in newborn stage, you don't have time to clean at all. Between the time that it takes you to feed your baby, feed yourself, and do all of those things. Someone's got hiccups. Do you have hiccups? Yeah. And take a shower and try to at least look presentable for your husband when he gets home. You don't have time to pick up anything. Which totally sucks. And I know that right now she's just, it's not really as scheduled, and since I'm breastfeeding now, like not pumping anymore, unless something comes up, I'm kind of feeding on demand, and so we're trying to figure out latch issues, and so because of that, I can't really count on feeding her for long enough that she'll go, 2.5 hours without eating. So it's more feeding on demand with her. So basically the apartment's still a mess, and I'm pretty sure that until we figure out feeding and she gets more on a schedule, cleaning is going to have to take place at night when Ryan is home, so I have some help, because right now I don't even get up until like 1 p.m. because between feeding her in the middle of the night and stuff like that, in order for me to get at least 7-8 hours of sleep so that I can function well enough to take care of her, I'm sleeping till 1 every day, which is later than I slept when I didn't have a baby. So we're figuring it out, and it's just what's going on right now, I guess. But unfortunately that means that the house is in shambles more so than usual, right, baby girl? But say that's alright, you take care of me and that's all that matters. She's getting a little bit of baby acne. Right? Getting a little bit of baby acne, but that's okay, it's normal. And she's sporting her My Mom is Vlogging shirt. Well, onesie. That my sister-in-law made. And, though, the one thing that I have been able to get done way more than usual is laundry. Folding it, not so much. Her stuff. I'm like really good at folding, putting away her stuff. But laundry has gotten done because it has to, right? Say because I spit up or I poop on everything. Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh. You're not making funny faces like you were before.
Look at who's home.
I'm home. Lucy, I'm home.
I gotta get this thumbnail.
Look at those big eyes.
Hi, Sweevers. Hi, buddy.
Wow.
So the plan tonight is to try and get a bunch of stuff done. We're going to try and get the living room cleaned up. I'm going to go through all of our clothes and see what we really need and what we don't. We're having a boneless pork tenderloin for dinner. And I'm deciding between either making sweet potatoes or the gluten-free pasta with pasta sauce. Levi, what should we have? I think you're trying to go for the treat bin, huh? By the way, a lot of people ask us where this is from, this little stacker thing. It's actually from a small hardware store that is only in our area, so I really don't know where you can get it, and I don't think there's like a manufacturer anywhere on it or anything. It's like a small hardware store that's in a nearby town by us, so I unfortunately don't know where you guys can get it. I'm sorry, but I'm sure if you search wire basket ladder or something on Amazon, you might find something similar. I wish I could just tell you guys the brand, but there really isn't anything on it, so I don't know, and it's just from a small hardware store that's in a nearby town, so I'm sorry. So we decided on sweet potatoes, and I think I've told you guys before, but I make the outside of my sweet potatoes the same way I do regular potatoes. So I always get a napkin, or well, first I take the fork and I punch a bunch of holes in it, then I get a napkin and I get olive oil on the napkin and I put it all over the outside, and then I put sea salt on the outside of them. And then that will kind of soak in those flavors on the inside while it's cooking. And you are just being such a good girl right now, huh? You're being so good. I will keep you in my heart. I will think of you as I go. How long are they recording?
It's at 15 seconds right now. So not long at all. She's just napping while our mommy sings to her. You got it, you got it.
Fingers hurt.
Yeah, you haven't played in a long time.
No. I was using the excuse of I'm pregnant and my lungs don't work. You know what song I want to learn?
What song?
What's that song? A tornado flew around my room. How's that go?
I don't know. Why do you want to learn that?
I feel like that's like Think of You Too or whatever by Frank Ocean. What is it called?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's just a fun song to sing, but the actual chorus is way too high.
That one?
Thinking about you. That's what it is.
I've been thinking about you. You na. Oh yeah, I know that song now.
Yeah, it's one
I've been thinking about you.
A potato flew around my room.
I know. A potato flew around. Here we go. Here we go.
Why? Where did that even come from?
A potato flew around. I don't know. Oh, you salted it. I was like, I was like, that feels frozen, like frostbitten. Oh man, that had oil on it too. Now my hand's all greasy.
Excuse me, messy babe. Excuse it doesn't rain. Suddenly keep on right like there's on. My eyes don't shed tears before it's on. I don't know the lyrics, but
I just brushed Levi, and look at this. This is pile number 1.
oh my goodness.
Pile number 2.5. It's ridiculous. And this pretty little girl is just cuddling with mommy.
You looking towards the camera? You're trying?
Hi. Hi, sweetheart.
You're cute.
You're so precious. And now I gotta vacuum it all up. You see this, guys? It's getting slightly cleaner. I mean, there's still this giant pile of stuff and some recycle and just some miscellaneous stuff and more miscellaneous stuff. But look, I vacuumed. You can't even really see the lines anymore. But it's clean. There's no stuffing laying around. And watch this, watch this. Into the bedroom. Clean floor with no stuffing anywhere. There was a ton of stuffing in here, guys. Like ridiculous amounts. Ew. You see that, guys? She left a poop stain.
Revelynne's blowout.
Just finished vacuuming. And look, this one is still out. Totally out. She doesn't care, which is good. That's awesome. We don't want her to be not like loud noises. But Data's just laying next to her, huh, sweetheart? Yes, you're such a cutie. So I was going to show you. So I started vacuuming the living room originally, and then emptied it because it was kind of full already. And so this is what I emptied the vacuum, and this is how full the vacuum is now that I just finished vacuuming. That's ridiculous. That is like disgusting. I mean, there's a lot of fuzz from stuffed animals that Daisy's ripped up, but it's also a ton of hair. Although you gotta remember, I did brush Levi and vacuumed up a majority of that hair. I mean, I threw a bunch away before I vacuumed, but there's still a ton on the floor, so. Gotta empty this sucker now, and then find out what to do next.
So I've made some progress. there's a whole bunch of laundry I'm working on now, going through and seeing what we actually need. But Revelynne's part of the closet, everything is clean of hers except a few things that she wore today. And all that's empty, and it's all up there, and it's all pretty. And I got this drawer's all nice and pretty.
It?
I did. This drawer's all nice and pretty.
Everything's nice and pretty.
Yeah.
Are my drawers nice and pretty?
I haven't gotten our laundry.
My drawers are empty.
I just started our laundry.
I know. This girl needs to eat, and she does not want to wake up.
No, why can't you be like this during the day so Mommy can get stuff done?
Oh, you're finally waking up a little bit. I love when you stretch. It's that time. A lot of you have said that I look like I'm on drugs at night. So you know what? I'm gonna be wide-eyed like I'm not on drugs. Because I'm not.
Now you look like you're just on a different kind of drug.
Thanks a lot. Oh well. I guess I just look like a druggie sometimes.
Oh, who was it? Oh, Missy was even saying in one of the vlogs that her eyes get really red at night too.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well,
it happens to
I
some
think
people.
I don't think it's just the eyes. I think it's the bags and the dark circles under my eyes too.
No, I
And
think
just
it's
when I'm
red.
tired, it's like.
Well, stop doing that.
Yesterday's question of the day was, if you started your own business, what would you do?
Line first?
Yeah. Okay, well, while she's thinking, I have my answer. This is something that I've been thinking about for like a long time, I guess, because I thought about it in high school.
Mm-hmm.
But I really want to someday, like, make like an arena type thing for airsofting and paintballing, and also for like law enforcement training course or whatever. But basically, like, it'd have different sectors, like out in the woods, or like a little subdivision, or a warehouse, an office building, like all these different. Think of like Call of Duty. I'm sure you've seen the game played.
I've seen it played.
But so basically like that, with a bunch of different maps essentially, and then airsofting and paintballing. It'd be awesome.
That'd be fun.
It
I'd
would
actually
be.
want to do it if like it had like real life.
Yeah, because it wouldn't just be like laser tag where it's just a bunch of little barricades and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like, it could be essentially be like a real life scenario.
One's gotta be like an abandoned warehouse.
Yeah.
That would be neat.
Yeah, it'd be sweet.
Throwing some zombies in there too.
It would be a lot of
It would
fun.
be fun.
One day.
If I just think like stuff I do, I'd probably like say like a business designing houses. Because I like, for those who've been around a while, you know that I like just will design houses, floor plans, and like 3D like photos for fun.
You haven't done that
So-
in a while.
No, because I would sit in one place for 8 hours straight and do
Yeah.
it. It's probably not a bad thing that I haven't. So yeah, I'd probably do that because that's something that I enjoy doing.
So this is one of the. This was one of the first ones you designed, isn't it?
Like really designed and made like the 3D
Yeah.
based off the actual floor plan.
So she started with the floor plan. So this is the first floor. Basically entry, kitchen, family room, workout room, garage, all this good stuff. Homeschool room, guest room. So she started with that and then did the second floor. Basically, you come up the stairs and this is all the second floor. And then the master suite is a half flight up higher to get up to here.
Yeah, so the kitchen and the living room are actually, and the dining room are actually
Higher ceilings.
16 feet.
Ooh, fancy. And then from that she drew this 3D sketch. Isn't that crazy, guys? That's like awesome. She spent so much time on this and it turned out like amazingly good. I'm so proud of her. And then this was another house she designed. There's no 3D of this one though. Boop, boop. You can pause if you want to really take a look. But we gotta get this ended because I gotta go to sleep. Today's question of the day.
You don't know what it is, do you?
Do you fold or crumple?
If you want to ask that question, go ahead.
There you go. Apply it to whatever you want, but answer the question. Fold or crumple? Let us know in the comments down below. Make sure you hit that big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And if you're new, subscribe. As always, guys, we'll see your wonderful faces tomorrow.
Bye.
We've got a mama with a baby. She's a baby carrier.
Oh, these are like little mini ones. They're non-dairy.
No.
They're dairy free.
That doesn't mean they're healthy.